What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and today we're going to be talking about some spicy details about the final raid in Season 4, an update on the boys crossover, plus even more. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and also let me know in the comment section. Are you guys sad that there's only one raid left in Modern Warfare 2's life cycle? I made a previous video discussing this very confirmation from the studio themselves. Unfortunately, the 5th raid did get scrapped, but it's unclear if they condensed the 4th and 5th episodes into one, or if they saved the 5th episode for a campaign mission in the next Modern Warfare. Maybe they just realized, hey, we could actually wrap up the post-launch story we wanted to tell in one more episode instead of two, and then put in maybe a little bit more effort into the post-launch narrative for DMZ and a bit of Warzone to wrap up Modern Warfare 2's life cycle. Also, as a reminder, plenty of articles going up over on dkdynamite.com, expanding on the coverage that you're seeing here on the channel, and plenty of live coverage over on Detonated's Twitter as well. Now, I'm currently away for COD Champs, but I have plenty of other Season 4 related videos coming out for you guys here on the main channel. Make sure you guys have notifications on to stay up to date with everything going on in every single game mode. But first and certainly foremost, as of a couple of days ago with the launch of Season 4, a new game mode called Havoc did get completely leaked out over on Twitter. Can't show you the gameplay on screen for obvious copyright reasons, but the usual suspects that did go ahead and post this gameplay did report on this game mode a couple of months ago, but now that footage has been posted of the mode, now that they actually force loaded it into private matches on their computers, that tells me that this is a mode that's likely going to come out either in Season 4 Reloaded or at some point in Season 5. Now, the description of the game mode does say to eliminate the enemy with incrementing gameplay modifiers, and the gameplay modifiers we get a glimpse of in the footage are as follows. We have ammo feeder, which is an auto reload upon kills. That's pretty crazy. We have hero landing, explosive landing from an elevated position. That's going to be dangerous. And then eyes on, advanced UAV always active. So this is going to be a pretty hectic type of experience. It's very different from what we've seen before. Essentially, everybody out there is going to have God mode, and hopefully this encourages real hackers to not mess with the game anymore, since it's a game mode that we all could enjoy and is made for those type of people that want to see that type of experience. This reminds me of just those classic custom mods that came out for a bunch of older Call of Duties back in the day on PC. It's cool to see Infinity Ward experiment a lot like this here within Modern Warfare 2. Even game modes like Gun Game, Prop Hunt, and some others actually originated because the community took it upon themselves to create cool and fun modes like this over on PC, to the point where the popularity rose through the roof for those custom modes, and developers at the actual studio went ahead and put those modes into the real mainstream release. Always love seeing stuff like that, but let me know what your thoughts are on Havoc down below in this video's comments. Should spice up multiplayer quite a bit, considering that in Season 4, we don't have any real new game modes in the game right now. I know we have Gunfight Blueprints, which got removed because of some unfortunate bug with the blueprints themselves. We have 12v12 S&D on ground war maps, which I guess is cool, but in terms of actual new experiences that aren't like anything we have in the game so far, we're gonna have to wait for this mode Havoc, and also a mode called Rugby, which hopefully also comes out before the end of this game's life cycle. That's presumably the new version of Uplink that we'll end up seeing inside of MWII. Now, also an update on our 4th raid coming out at some point in our mid-Season 4 update. I'm gonna assume that that's gonna end up dropping probably the 1st or 2nd week of July, probably the 2nd, but again, because of how short Season 4 is, it's unclear how they're gonna change up the marketing and the release schedule for all upcoming DLC. As of right now, this is the current set of rumors that we have. So from Task Force 141 Leakers over on Twitter, they went ahead and posted raid reward Farah Modern Warfare 19 skin. Hadir is a secret reward for completing all raid episodes. Possible super Easter egg in the raid. Raid 5 is Ghost, Gaz, and Soap. So I'm not sure what they mean by raid 5. This is already confirmed we're only getting one more raid, which is the 4th one. Maybe there were some cool plans out there for a 5th one that would have featured that crew instead, which I would have been a big fan of, but maybe that is going to be something better saved for a campaign mission inside of Modern Warfare 3. But there is a cool idea too, that maybe because of the end of the 3rd raid, where we have Price, Alex, and Farah being apprehended by Hadir, maybe they get held hostage for whatever reason, or get busy talking with Hadir and his crew, while you then play as Ghost, Gaz, and Soap for a different purpose, and you meet up with the other 3 Task Force 141 members by the end of the episode, and then that kind of leads into either Modern Warfare 3 or some other post-launch narrative that they'll be exploring a little bit in DMZ or something else before the end of Modern Warfare 2's life cycle. That could have been a cool idea to kind of just spice things up a little bit and change up who you're playing as, and just how they're gonna go ahead and combine all the post-launch narratives so far between raids, DMZ, and of course Warzone. But then a follow-up tweet was gone ahead and posted by the same suspects over on Twitter, where they went ahead and said, raid 4 correct info, Farah, Price, Alex, and Hadir are your operators. Gaz is a part of the raid somehow, seems to be 4-player co-op, nuke core in the Season 4 raid. So I'm not sure how they would do a 4-player co-op experience for this 4th raid. It would be pretty poetic, right, to have 4-player co-op in Season 4 for a 4th raid episode. We'll have to see that, of course, because as of right now, Spec Ops is limited to just a certain amount of players. 2 players for the Spec Ops missions, 3 players for the raids, and we also only have access to 3-player co-op inside of DMZ. So to see any type of 4-player co-op in some extra game mode in COD 2.0 would be pretty damn cool. We only have 4-player co-op through Warzone, Resurgence, or Battle Royale. So we'll be totally open to that idea, but in terms of how all those operators are going to be featured in the episode, I'm going to assume Hadir just talks to you or maybe walks with you while you're playing, and Gaz also plays a role, but I doubt he's going to be playable. I mean, maybe he's going to go and try to rescue us, or Gaz somehow teams up with Ghost and Soap to rescue the remaining Task Force 141 operators, but you see that through a cutscene, not actual playable gameplay. It's unclear how that's going to work, but I'm going to guess as of right now, based on the cliffhanger in Episode 3, we're just going to be playing as Farah, Price, and Alex, but totally open to anything else. I mean, 4-player co-op would be great, but I just highly doubt they're going to really change up anything too much in terms of who you're playing as in this 4th and final episode. Now, I totally like the idea of unlocking a free Farah skin by completing Raid Episode 4. It's been a bit strange because Raid Episode 3 didn't even offer a Season 3 Raid bundle featuring an alternative look for Alex. They instead released an Alex Operator bundle as of a couple of days ago in Season 4, which I guess makes up for that, but there is still no free way to unlock Farah, right? You have the bundle, the XRK Generation, which came out a couple of months ago. You had her skin in the Red Team 141 pack from the Vault Edition. You had a Black Cell counterpart skin for her in Season 3, but no free opportunity to unlock her, so this would be a great opportunity to finally do that since we currently have free ways to unlock Gaz and even Price, now Alex, but Farah's still missing. But in terms of Hadir, I do think it's a cool idea to have one big super Easter egg reward for either doing something in all the episodes, whether it's a small quest in each one, or just by beating all the episodes or unlocking all the rewards in each one to get one grand reward, which could be an operator skin, such as Hadir. Now imagine having to do all episodes on Veteran to get a grand reward, such as an operator skin or even a cool blueprint. I'd totally be down for that. I think Episode 3 added in some pretty awesome rewards for not only doing a quest to unlock one of the new camos, but also having to do it on Veteran to get an animated electrified camo for all your weapons. Loving the idea of universal camos, operator skins, and more than just the basic cosmetics like stickers or loading screens for beating some of these difficult episodes. Now, it's unclear if the previous raid bundles just didn't sell that well, hence why they didn't do another one for Season 3 and might not do one for Season 4. I mean, those bundles obviously came with pretty prominent characters in Task Force 141, but also the ability to boost your Spec Ops kits, which maybe people out there don't care too much about, but that boost is pretty damn cool for those out there that didn't play that much Spec Ops, level up their Spec Ops kits, and it was cool to get a bit of a boost from both of those packs, but there are no other ways in the game as of right now to boost those kits besides just going for those daily and weekly challenges inside of the existing Spec Ops missions or by beating the raids multiple times. Would love to see more Spec Ops kits added into the games to kind of spice up the game mode itself, but they're probably ran out of time considering how many other modes they had to handle throughout the duration of Modern Warfare 2's life cycle. Now, also an update from the usual folks here on Twitter in regards to the Boys crossover. Apparently the licensed operators coming in Season 4 are none other than Butcher and Soldier Boy from the TV show. Insider Gaming is also supporting that information by having reported that over on their website as well. Unfortunately, no Homelander, but we'll have to wait and see exactly who the licensed operators are. If there's 2 of them, that's pretty damn impressive, and it's unclear when that crossover is going to release. I'm going to assume at some point during the mid-season updates when we're going to end up hearing more about that, since as of right now, the current list of bundles for Season 4 doesn't include any operator packs for any crossover characters such as Butcher or Soldier Boy, but as of right now, that is the current set of rumors in terms of what's going to be happening with that event, and it'll be cool to see even more than just bundles come out for the crossover. Imagine some new challenges and other bonus cosmetics added to the Assault on Vandal tab that are themed around the boys. Don't forget in the trailer that came out about 2 weeks ago, there is a logo spray painted onto a building for the Boys TV show, and I'm really curious if that logo can actually be found in the map itself while playing, or is just put there for the sake of promotional material inside of this Vandal marketing. Really curious about that one, but I also think it's great that as of right now, crossovers have been handled a little bit differently in comparison to previous years. Not only are we getting the licensed operators and the big crossover every season now, but we're also getting some minor crossovers in the form of like the Crash Bandicoot pack. We also got the Crater bundles as of last season, so it's cool to see different types of cosmetics and crossovers added into the game. They don't just count as the licensed operator for that season, but even some bonus ones that are released alongside everything else. Now, also considering we have the upcoming release of the Gen V Boys spin-off show and then Season 4 of the Boys shortly afterwards, wouldn't be surprised to see this Boys crossover finally added in to kind of coincide with the release and marketing of those 2 seasons coming up. And it's again also poetic that Season 4 of the Boys is coming out while also crossing over with Season 4 of COD 2.0. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the spicy details that just dropped for the final raid here in Season 4? How you feel about the update in regards to what operators are coming out with the Boys crossover, plus everything else we discussed with the leaked Havoc game mode. Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.